Hey, this is Linux Mint running inside Windows. In this video, we're going to check out how to do so. Shall we get started? Okay, I'm installing this on Windows 10, but the procedure in Windows 11 is also going through the same. So I already have VirtualBox installed on my Windows PC. If you have not installed that, you could check out the beginning of my Ubuntu video for assistance. Open your browser and type in Linux Mint and click on the first link. Go to download up here in the top and click OK. So there are 3 editions of Linux Mint. We have Cinnamon, which is the edition with the best aesthetics, Mate, which has kind of a classic vibe to it, and XFCE, which is the most lightweight of all the 3. I choose XFCE because I'm really not going to dedicate much resources to the VM. If you're planning on doing heavy tasks, you can download any of the other. I have already installed the ISO file to save some time, so I'm gonna go ahead to VirtualBox. This is the VirtualBox manager, and this is the window where you can view all your other VMs. Let's click on new, type in Linux Mint as the name, and it's gonna autofill type and version for you. In case you choose a different name, the type is Linux and the version is Ubuntu 64-bit. I'm gonna set the memory size to around 4 GB. 4 GB is the bare minimum though, so if you wanna do a little heavier task, you can increase the RAM up to this screen here. If you exceed that, your computer won't have enough RAM to run Windows. For these, go to default setting, and here you can select the amount of storage you want to dedicate to Linux Mint. I'm going to set the storage for the VM to around 30 GB, but you can set a higher value if you want. Now click on Create and open the setting of the Linux Mint VM. Go to Advanced here and set the clipboard and drag and drop to bidirectional. This is a cool feature in VirtualBox that lets you copy and paste between Windows and the Linux Mint VM. If you want higher performance, you can increase the processor value, but I'm fine with 1. And display, we're going to set the graphics controller to VBox SVGA. Okay, now let's close all this and start the VM. On the drop-down list, my Linux Mint ISO is already there because I already created a Linux Mint VM earlier. Now if you want to add your Linux Mint ISO, click on this folder with an arrow, and you can select the ISO file from here. Start the VM, click on Enter in the menu. Here, click on the CD icon that says Install Linux Mint. Go through the setup. And here, select Erase Disk and Install Mint. Don't worry, this won't erase your data in your host OS, Windows, since your VM hard disk only includes the 30 GB I had selected earlier. Type in your city or nearby city. Set a username and password for your VM and the installation will begin.
20 minutes later.
Once that's done, let's restart the computer. Go to settings, and we can set the resolution to 1080p. Like I said in my Ubuntu video, I wasn't able to set a higher resolution than 1080p. So that's that. And that's it for this video guys. This is Rishi signing off.